a delay of 5 minutes. As of course, there's a very nice lineup here for the side of Team Sengoku Gaming with the standard Oriana, Miss Fortune. It's a very aggressive rotation there by NXP in an attempt to actually go for a dive, for a push. You can actually see how Hack is able to respond properly on the top lane side. Okay, so by the way, to those who are curious, Sengoku Gaming hails from Japan. So this is PH versus Japan match up. There you go. Lead established for by the Oriana, especially getting involved in 100% of the early game or fights would be 2.5k on the gold, 2k also for the Lee Sin, the highest being 1.6k for the side here of NXP. Not to mention, this is their dual lane side. Will take some time to have this one scale, especially if the support continues to roam and assist the jungler maybe here. But yeah, let us wait. We're just entering the 2-minute mark. We still have the 3-minute level 5 gank, and we also have the 4-minute Infernal Drake phase 2. Chule here, getting a few hits from the Oriana. You can actually see that there's really good range on this Oriana, even with dueling up the Aurelion. So it can even bypass actually the range of the Celestial expansion of that Aurelion Soul. So again guys, I think we are live by this point because 5 minutes already passed. Again, this broadcast is being done with a delay of 5 minutes. Okay, so my interaction to you on the chat is a little bit late, but let me know if there are some adjustment needed doing for this. Okay, we move steady, ladies and gentlemen. And also this is being cross-posted on my page as well. By the way, this is the second semi-finals match. Again, on the finals, Glock Gaming or like 16-bit Esports is already waiting for their opponent on that finals. So it might be that we have Sengoku or NXP. It's gonna be the team that will face them on that. But here we go, we have 30 seconds before the first Drake spawns into the reef. And that's gonna be an Ocean Drake, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how well the fight breaks up. Daewoo within the range. No, not yet. Against Disaster. Sonic Wave did miss its mark. Daewoo was able to get a 2-man knockup. But the trade there is not yet really optimal. Sonic Wave still on cooldown. No flash on Uzi if I'm not mistaken. But let us see. Flash is available in Uzi there. It's going to be very risky to get the Cyclone in. Ultimate of Uzi missed its mark. A little bit late for the body, but of course not going to be the Voice of Light. Safeguard to be used here. Also flash away. No slow will be connected towards the Oriana, and I think that would be it. Members of NXP will be close for the party for the Ocean Drake. But here comes the cavalry. X-Curse arrives. Arise and also zoning them out. X-Curse can still dodge up. Who will receive the ultimate? No one can stick together for the side of NXP. And yes, they won't. Arise did flash out. Curse still has his ultimate on. No one will receive it, probably. And Curse wasn't given any chance to cast the Unstoppable Force. A very nice diversion tactic, honestly, by NXP in securing that Ocean Drake. And yeah, they need to fall back. They need to fall back. They have to give this turret because there are ults on the Malphite. There are ults on the Alistar. The Malphite also has his splash on. They can surprise him. Members here of they can surprise NXP. Members here of Sengoku Gaming can easily follow up on the initiate of the Malphite. Very good respect there by NXP. But Sengoku Gaming is of course really well as well in trading up the slight win, very small win there by NXP near the Drake Pit. It's a massive win here by Sengoku. by Sengoku taking out this outer turret in the mid. They're gonna be converging onto the top lane side. Remember, we got 45 seconds before the Herald spawns into the rift. Alright. By the way guys, let me know if something need fixing on the stream. Again, I really can't coordinate properly with the chat, but if I'm not mistaken, so far we are good. So far we are good on the broadcast. And again, you are watching series number 2, semifinals number 2 for NXP and Sengoku. Chule here's flash. His flash got burned. He answered for with his own Star Surge, but very nice. Got by the Lee Sin. That's it. One last auto attack. It will be taken in by Daewoo. And Rocket by the Jinx misses its mark. Nice recall there by the Lee Sin also on not getting killed and traded by the Jinx. The face check by Chule on that brush clearly decided his fate. Not to mention, he did survive the face check because he has this flash on, but at least it should be there. You can actually see how these pro players does it as a team whenever they really go for kills, right? No excuses. You really allocate, more members to just go for the gank, make it proper, make it clean. Let's see the knock-up. No safeguard. No, that would be the safeguard. Ladies and gentlemen, for second Cyclone will be available for Joshi. And of course, they got a kill against the enemy jungler. Jungler advantage should be into the side of NXP. But here we go. Maybe round to the Chili will go down. No, he won't. He will survive. Here comes the cover from the side of NXP. They're going for the chase here. And of course, there's a lot of cracks being delivered towards the body of the Malphite. Arise on the momentum. Look at the damage coming in from the command dissonance of this Orianna. They need to fall back. NXP, that is, should they run the risk of getting executed. And Chile will be quick. Now, actually responding down at the mid, will be getting the honey fruit. And this will allow actually for Hack to reposition himself and maybe go for the Herald. There's a ping to go for the Herald. There's also Slashman going for the push. He can complete this push. There's no choice for Jussie to actually go in. And remember that Jussie here has no ultimate. He did land a lot of combo. No ultimates available for Slashman. He can kite back, double up, didn't connect. Hack is also there. There's also Daewoo. Members of NXP still a little bit late. No, not a little bit. That's actually late for the party. But you can actually see also the Orianna getting played for by the Aurelion Sol. And here comes Curse. Curse, does he have his ultimate? No. And let's see who will be within the range. Of course, for the Herald, it's going to be smited in by Hack. Slashman kites away as members of NXP collapse on towards Daewoo. Daewoo will be landing on a 2-man pulverize onto the members of NXP. And he will be traded in exchange for the Herald. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very close fight, in my opinion, in this game. Things are rolling back and forth, but for the most part, it is still gonna be Sengoku that takes the lead against NXP. Let's see here, another one for the top lane side. You can actually see the Lee Sin also with his own Dragon's Rage. The second vital spot, I think vital spot is secured there by the Fiora. Not gonna be killing than that. And of course, the Grand Duel or Grand Duelix. Grand Challenge, sorry. The Grand Challenge will expire under the Malphite. So, the Herald get landed on down at the bottom lane. It is a very far Herald, not really utilized to go for the push. Probably just leave it to the lane just so they can go for pressure. They was already setting up against Chile. And the thing here is that if you drop the Herald near this lane, there's just a lot of pressure on that lane. And NXP will be forced to actually react from this side right here. It'll be so easy for them to beat NXP with a rocket or maybe pulverize. But the pulverize is already gone. With the unstoppable force, rather, what I meant to mention. But the unstoppable force also used defensively here. NXP is already burning a lot of good stuff against Sengoku. Sengoku here also getting killed through under their own turret. Arisen did try to escape, but he will go down. Momentum onto Uzi. Uzi fully online. This is gonna be the Orianna. He did that land the shockwave because of the movement speed passive available from Uzi, and I think that would be it. They won't still go for the Drake. They will try to kite and play. And of course, remember the strat here, of course, of that Orianna. Uzi underestimating the cooldowns available on the Orianna. It's a shutdown onto him, and Orianna is paying dividends for his own team. It's the running score for this Orianna sits at 213 and running KDA 8.3k and the gold lead. The richest champion right now on the map. The Herald won't be tagging the base, or maybe not. Disaster is there. There goes the dive by Curse. Nice cut. The Herald will still be able to get a tag under that turret. So very wise play by Sengoku. I love this. I love how both of these two teams are properly reacting against each other. You can actually see the members here of Team Sengoku already in the position on, of course, going for the Infernal Drake. Infernal Drake secured quickly. Star Surge a little bit late for the party. 31-34, taking the gold lead of Sengoku Gaming. And all of that action you've witnessed starting at the 4-minute mark. We are 15 seconds away before the Baron, before the 10-minute mark of the game. I would dare say it's still anybody's game, but you cannot deny the fact of the turret lead here by Sengoku Gaming. Curse here, he has his ultimate. He's winning actually for Ryzen to maybe bring the repose, but I think that's it. My oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, they're moving down at the mid lane. We got Daewoo here along with Slash Moon. Of course, no one is within the range of Daewoo. Looking into the items, you can actually see Slash Moon already with the 2 core items complete. But the biggest headline here for me would be of the stasis. It will make it more difficult than actually completing the kill against Slash Moon right here. Joshi in a critical spot. There you go. Oh, alright. The hell? Joshi went for the dive. But first, he said, honestly, this is, I think he's attempting actually, no Cyclone actually available also for Joshi. Maybe he knows that that's it for him. Yeah, I think that's it for him. He did realize that he can be chased down by the misfortune and doesn't want to burn the flash for that part. Full reset here by Sengoku Gaming. Sengoku's 3,000 gold lead is now further taken towards 4,000. They will be in the position of taking this Scuttler. They might have good vision also on this, behind this Drake. But the biggest headline, of course, would be of this Baron, because it puts a lot of tension in this map. And at this point, Sengoku might be in the position of rushing this Baron, but that is maybe. Alright, it's still anybody's game, and it's still a matter of who gets the proper setup against who. Very good. Actually, that would have been a very good engage for the side of Team Sengoku. I feel like Joshi is really overextending. Had he been caught there by the Alistar, that would have been it for him. That would have been the Baron against the enemy team. Still there by the Lee Sin, if I'm not mistaken. Let us see here. As Hack continues to go for the push. There is going to be Chule down at the bottom lane side. No Sonic Wave to be casted. Members here of NXP getting pushed within the Raptor camps, within the Wolf camps, within their inner turrets. Ladies and gentlemen, they will also needs to maintain his distance. Okay. Just need to be careful on that part. Okay, 9-10 for the running game. The goal lead now sits not at 4K but rather 5,000. We're still not yet onto the 30-second timer of the time, but we got the Cloud Drake already queuing up into the map. Remember that Uzi here also has his fair share of snowball. 9K, 9.5 almost K on the side of Slashman here, whereas 8.8 onto the side of Uzi. Uzi now has the Infinity Edge plus the Blade of the Ruined King, but no stasis, no form of insurance available for him. Honestly, instead of the GA, sometimes some ADC really opts in having the stasis to buy enough time for their allies to actually respond and save them, and of course punish that all-in potential that is always being delivered by the enemy team. So 5K still on the running goal deal. Also want to emphasize here the KDA of not just Uzi but also of Chule, despite the face check that happened earlier. Chule also rose with a nice KDA of 3-2-4. There's a lot of bursts on this Aurelion Sol. Hold that shot down at the top lane side. Tempest did so. The Wukong Sonic Wave got dodged on that part. Had it been that Sonic Wave connected, would have been very, very risky because the Lee Sin can actually run a flash combo to him. Safeguard is available for the Lee Sin during that time. He can still escape, and they may be in the position to actually take and pressure out NXP with the Baron. But they started with the Baron. They got Hack and also Slashman focusing towards the Baron and sending two members down at the mid lane as if they are setting up something on this net rush. The problem here is this is the vision game available for the side of NXP. Did have his rocket on. It's also a body block there by the Alistar, making sure that really no vision or information is given towards NXP. And that's it. Hack, even with critical health, that should be an easy Baron for the taking here of Sengoku. Sengoku now, this is a close game. Now this is not. This is clearly at the helms and at the hands of Sengoku. Let's see here. X-Curse is also there. You can actually see the Fiora. Still have his dash on. Where is the Wukong? Wukong is gonna be left there. He will utilize his own illusion, I think, to escape. No, he did use his flash just so he can escape. But at least they got a Cloud Drake traded for. They cannot really take this fight. NXP that is, because the Baron buff is available for the side of Sengoku Gaming. Alright. Still very careful. X-Curse here down at the bottom lane side. They're going for the wave clear. Looking at the key item components here, I'm very sure there's just a lot of stock available now for the Rod of Aegis down for X-Curse. X-Curse here. This Malphite is getting more and more dangerous. The Leandrix is already hurting, but again, Rod of Aegis, Aroa, with this kind of timers, in this kind of timers is very risky. There's a fair share of damage available for this Malphite. Clearly will be dropping them around 1/4 health, or maybe 1/3 the health, especially for the squishier targets. They cannot really afford it getting close on this one. Members here of Team Sengoku can actually go for the dive. The Sonic King still misses its mark. Tensions are building up. They have the dive here. Rather headbutt down at the turret. That's the pulverize against Chule, and they can easily have Slashman go for the push. Now, multiple knockouts delivered here by the Wukong, but where is the follow-up? It's still lacking on that part. Uzi still yet to get his momentum down at his passive. Is starting main backs. There's the armor. Let's see here. Of course, Curse is still not given, but Uzi, can he flash in? Where is the passive? No members still for the members of Sengoku are still down. Double kill already available for the side of Sengoku. And Uzi cannot get the momentum that he wants. That's the problem with the Jinx. Those kills, rather those low enemy members of the enemy team really punishes Jinx if she doesn't get the passive because she rides on momentum. And of course, if we're speaking of momentum, it's a momentum established by Sengoku and a victory they will take. GG, well played for Sengoku Gaming. Very careful and actually holding on.